fast-evolving sector in which changes happen every month, especially in the current global geopolitical environment we are living in. We look to update you with the latest happenings, case studies, and reflections as they happen. Subscribe to our newsletter at poplstrategy.com. You can also reach us through the website if you would like to discuss these topics with us. Introduction. In May 2020, Kevin Mayer, a seasoned media executive, resigned from the Walt Disney Company to join ByteDance, raising a lot of eyebrows. For the first time, an established Chinese tech company managed to convince such a high-profile American executive to join, in the executive's home market. Even more impressive, Mayer's new role, CEO of Tik Tok and COO of its parent company ByteDance, made him the first American executive given the power to run a major and most critical business unit of a Chinese internet company. He was obviously qualified. At Disney, he was in charge of streaming businesses, international channels, advertising sales, and distribution. As chairman of Walt Disney Direct-to-Consumer and International, DTCI. There were rumors that his departure was because Bob Iger, the outgoing CEO of Disney, named Bob Chapek instead of Mayer as the successor of the Disney empire. Commentators were, however, split. Some cheered this as a new era, where Chinese tech companies can tap into top global talent. Others were more skeptical, citing the cultural fit that has crippled many other foreign executives, mostly of lower ranks, in Chinese tech companies. Either way, people agreed on ByteDance's boldness in international expansion, taking a step that East Asian companies rarely take. Barely 3 months later, Mayer announced his resignation from his roles at ByteDance, leaving the company. Even from the outside, the 3 months looked like a wild rollercoaster ride. The Trump administration gave ByteDance an ultimatum to either shut down TikTok or sell it to an American company. Intensive discussions happened with multiple acquirers and potential partners, including Microsoft, Oracle, and Walmart. Pressure probably mounted also from investors, internal teams, and the Chinese government. Only Mayer himself knows what he went through. Some wondered if Trump had not forced a sale, would Kevin have survived or thrived under Zhang Yiming? The founder of ByteDance, one of the most valuable private tech companies originated from China, which is well known globally for its crown jewel app, Tik Tok. ByteDance, together with many other Chinese tech firms such as Alibaba, Tencent, Baidu, Xiaomi, Pinduoduo, and Meituan, have become more and more regularly hitting the news headlines in the past decade, not only because of their extraordinary growth, recent upheaval due to China's tech crackdown and U.S.-China geopolitics, but also their increasing international presence and market influence. From copycats of Silicon Valley's trendy ideas to increasingly making their global presence known, Chinese tech and internet companies have come a long way in a very short period of time. However, beyond the media headlines and financial reporting from a few big listed companies, little is known about China's tech firms. Who are they? How did they become what they are today? What are their real competitive advantages? What are their global ambitions? Can they achieve these ambitions? These questions frequently surface in our discussions with various tech stakeholders across continents, and for the right reasons. Companies need to figure out whether to compete or collaborate with these Chinese firms and how. Experienced talent is getting recruiter calls from these firms, but the talent has heard little about these firms' culture or their financial prospects. Regulators need to figure out how to deal with hundreds of permutations of business models, some never seen outside China. Media and analyst reports can also be misleading. For example, DiDi was penalized because of its monopolistic behavior. The main concern is cybersecurity. Pinduoduo, which really started as a gamified version of Taobao, is often portrayed as social e-commerce. Ant Group's credit scoring system, Zhima Credit, is credited with helping the company increase the performance of its lending products. It's not a full picture. In this